Disinformation about the war in Ukraine has not only been generated by the Russian or Ukrainian side. Misinformation has been spreading mainly through social networks.
There is no war in Ukraine.
But it's been manipulated. The audio track has been swapped out to make people believe it's from Ukraine.
It is a hard task to get true data about what's happening in Ukraine, even for countries that are close to the war scenario like Slovakia, whose main media outlet called SME makes an effort to report the truth in this war that also has moved to the digital territory.
There are a lot of informations on Twitter, a lot of misinformation, a lot of honest mistake, a lot of propaganda.
Mateusz Kortmerik is the head of international news of SME, one of the biggest Slovak newspapers. He's explaining how they are trying to obtain true data and avoid the spread of fake news.
When we use information, we have to say where do we have it from.
SME and other mainstream media worldwide many times have to trust the information obtained from other reliable media in international affairs due to frontier distances.
Try to watch all those acclaimed webs around the world like New York Times, BBC, Guardian, Le Monde.
What about social media? SME use mainly Twitter and Telegram for getting information about the war, but they are aware those are double-edged swords. There are conspiracy theories about Ukraine war posted on Instagram, Facebook and Twitter. One of them has been viral with the use of a video with more than 1 million views of Slovak lawmakers putting water on the Ukrainian flag. It was spread with a lack of context and with the message that Slovakia opposed NATO and Ukraine. Most of the Slovak parliaments are NATO members, whose government supports Ukraine and condemn the actions of Russia. According to SME, the incident took place on February 8 before the Russian invasion of Ukraine during a meeting in which members of the parliament were debating about defense cooperation agreement with the United States. This debate was not related to Ukraine despite social media suggesting it. European Eastern countries are feeling the atmosphere of the war. Part of the public opinion in this part of the continent is worried about the possibility of an invasion from Russia to the NATO countries.
If I'm afraid, yes, I'm a bit afraid. But if you ask me if I see it as a realistic threat, I would say the chances are not very big. But chances are bigger than 1 month ago because now we have war in our neighborhood.
Slovakia has become the first country to send the largest weapon to Ukraine, S-300 defense system to help Ukraine defend against Russian attacks. US President Joe Biden has thanked Slovakia for donating it and said his administration had agreed to reposition a US Patriot missile system to Slovakia, while Prime Minister Edward Heger says that his donation does not mean the NATO member will join the war.